Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Something I haven't done in a while. As I was telling LJ the other day, things just been very busy, a lot of different things going on, and haven't had time to do a lot of posts. Haven't bought a lot of new stuff either. Really the last month or two, I've just been kind of dwelling in my collection, as well as doing the whole library thing in terms of burning CDs, which has really been expanding. I think just for the fun of it, I counted the other day. It's like over 600 different CDs I've burned and to add into my kind of music collection. So, yeah, haven't been purchasing a lot, but picked up a few new things here and there, as well as kind of my stack of what I've been listening to the past week or so. Just wanted to do kind of a quick video just to share with you kind of what I've been spinning, what's been going on. So why don't we start with, again, I usually don't keep out the CDs that I play. I tend to put those back, but these are a couple actually I listened to the last couple of days and had not put back yet. Dido's Safe Trip Home. Very good 2 CD set. Very nice packaging there too with the digipack or whatever, and just very typical Dido stuff. But I really love that packaging on that cover. Here's one of those kind of a blind buy that I picked up a long time ago when that FYE went out of business, and I just hadn't had a chance to get around listening to it. But it's called Soul Live, Rubber Soul Live, and it's basically these 3 guys, Alan Stevens, Neil Evans, and Eric Cranso. They do Beatles covers, and it's strictly instrumental with drums, organ, piano, and guitar. So kind of some interesting stuff on there, but I finally listened to that the other day, and it's kind of neat stuff. It takes the Beatles in a kind of different direction, which is cool. One thing I thought was odd, let me know if any of you guys have seen this before. I've never seen a CD that offers a download code. I mean, if you have a CD, you can download a computer. Can't you just import the CD? I don't know. That kind of threw me off. I'd never seen one of these in a CD before. But I don't know, maybe that's something new that's going on. A couple of really nice pickups. This is a great one. The Allman Brothers at Fillmore East. Nice little 2 CD deluxe set there. And look at the price on that. 96 cents. Great pickup there. Haven't even opened it yet. So that was a good find. And then also for $1.99, I found my favorite Sepultura CD, or album on CD, I should say, because right now I just have the vinyl. So that's Chaos AD. Again, very nice $2 find there. A couple of cassettes I've been spinning. I actually listened to this morning. Muddy Waters. Got I'm Ready. B.B. King and Bland. Another good blues cassette. And this was one too. Again, album that's been around for quite some time, and I just never really paid attention to it, and listened to it last night. Was really good, if that's surprising, with the Black Crowes. And this is what, 3 Snakes and 1 Charm. Very good album. I mean, just that good old solid, Black Crowes, Southern bluesy rock and roll. I mean, I've talked about them many times before in the past. Just a complete band without question. And then another one that's kind of been sitting on the shelf that I picked up at a Goodwill quite some time ago and finally got around to listening to it. Joni Mitchell. I love Joni, of course. Really have to be in a mood to listen to her, though, because her little, whiny guitar strumming, flower power. I'm not saying it has to be negative. I mean, that's just the sound of that type of singer-songwriter, 60s, 70s, whatever. And I like it. I just really have to be in the mood to listen to it. Otherwise, I'm just like, I just want to strangle her. But I was in the mood last night, or night before last, and listened to that all the way through, and it was, really good stuff. Just typical Joni doing her thing. So as far as vinyl goes, definitely been spinning a few things the past week or so. This is what's playing in the background right now, which I listened to a couple of days ago and had listened to it again. This album, which is the Kinks' greatest hits, impresses me more and more every single time I play it. There's just a lot in my mind that the Kinks were very ahead of their time, and the more you listen to it and you hear just the songwriting, some of the vocal delivery, the tone of the guitars and everything, I mean, those guys were definitely kind of ahead of the game at the time, and I say every time I listen to this record, I just get more and more impressed by that. So, Kink's Greatest Hits, a fabulous album to own. I did throw this on last night too, and I pulled out the 45 RPM box set of Metallica's Injustice. This is a 6 LP set? Forgot how many are in here actually. 4. 4 LP set. You know, basically each come in their own little, basically black sleeve. There we go, 45 RPM. And typically the songs, well, I guess I should say Blackened and Harvester of Sorrow are always the 2 songs that bring me back to this album. So I just had the urge to pull it out last night. Alright, let's see here. Let me put these in my lap, it'll be easier to flip through. Alright, next. Had to throw on a little Bar-Kays Soulfinger the other night. Definitely a great album. That album cover definitely captures the feel of this album. Really good. Matter of fact, it's still on the turntable right now. I threw on a little Megadeth. Not my favorite album by them, but as I was flipping through my stuff the other day, I just kind of saw it and I was like, I haven't checked that out in a while. And so I listened to it all the way through, and you know, definitely good stuff. It's Megadeth, but certainly not my favorite album by them. Not as good as Peace Sells, and even some of their newer stuff. The Who, that was a great refresher. I haven't spun any Who in quite some time. Diana Ross and the Supremes. Put this one on last weekend. Good. Another classic I kind of forgot I had, Above the Rim soundtrack. Very, very good stuff. Front to back, I mean, especially when it comes to, I don't tend to be very fond of R&B soundtracks. It's just 99 times out of 100 they always let me down. But this is one that I love from front to back. So, I mean, Above the Rim is a great, great soundtrack. I was really happy to find this about a year or 2 ago on vinyl, 2 LP set. And I got into one of my little funny moods the other day too, and I threw on Popeye. There's some good funny tracks on this, so I don't know where I got actually I do know where I got the urge, because I was actually listening to this one first when I was, anyway, but I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Rhinestone before. But I was talking about this the other day and decided to throw it on and listen to it. There's a song on here called The Day My Baby Died. Where's it at? Yeah, The Day My Baby Died by Rusty Buckingham or something like that. Hilarious. I mean, it's twice as funny in the movie, and I've probably said this before, but if you have not seen this movie before, you have to check it out. You know, Sylvester Stallone was... Obviously, he's not very well known for his comedies. You know, he's the action guy in Rocky and everything else. But this was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life, and he was hilarious in this. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. I still have it on VHS and watch it all the time. So, great stuff. Megadeth Endgame. That was another good spin. Threw on a little Howlin' Wolf. Just got a craving to hear his voice the other day. You know, it's just so everything bluesy, soulful, spiritual. I mean, it's kind of like everything. Man, Wolf is on a whole other level. Santana, just stumbled across this one flipping through the stacks, and it was one of those situations where I saw the cover, and first thing popped in my mind was, I don't remember what that sounds like. I don't remember what's on there. So I had to pull it out and you know, give myself a little refresher, but classic Santana there. I think 77 or something that came out. Don't quote me on that. And of course, Stalingrad. You can never get enough Accept. So I pulled out Accept, gave them a spin the other day. This is just I mean, this and Blood of Nations, just 2 perfect metal albums. I mean, just never ever gets old. Then we skip over to a little Coleman, Ornette Coleman, The Shape of Jazz to Come. Another very good album just to kind of sit back and chill to. Coleman doing his genius thing. Love Inks, another really great band. I got this album again about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that, and spun it a number of times. Very Neon Indians, washed out, Capitol kind of band, but really good stuff. Favorite songs on here? I probably can't really pick one. Yeah, I mean this entire album is really good from front to back. So, little Urban Cowboy again. I was on my little soundtrack kick. Again, I mean a great country album. A lot of classic songs on there. Joe Cocker's Greatest Hits. I got the urge for With a Little Help from My Friends. Patti Smith, Dream of Life. Another really interesting album. You know, when I think about Patti Smith, I always think about her in the sense of being in the punk realm, if you will. Even though if you listen to an album like this, it's far from everything but punk, you know. But there's just always something about her personality, her persona, and all that. It just always gave me that feel about her. And I even have her filed away in my punk category, even though, again, she's not really punk, you know. So I just found that kind of interesting when we all talk about how we file away records and genres and all that kind of stuff. But Dream of Life, which is actually really kind of a soft, beautiful album. It really is. And then songs like that's probably the song Dream of Life is probably the best song on here, which is really good stuff. So that's Patti. Now this definitely belongs in the punk section, which is Minor Threat. Gave this a spin the other day. Out of Step, that's a classic. Be inside of any punk collection. Another album I haven't listened to in a while. I got this CD the other day and burned it. And I was like, I haven't checked this out in quite some time. So I pulled out the album, gave it a spin. I mean, just totally forgot how great an album this is. From 1980, some early B-52s, Wild Planet. Really good stuff. Little Coltrane, which actually spun along with Ornette Coleman. This is Chim Chim. I guess that's what I call the album, is Chim Chim. Good stuff again. Another one that kind of goes without saying, Bad Company. And one thing I definitely like about Bad Company, let's see. Let's start this over again. The one thing I like about Bad Company is this is usually the default band I go to when I want just kind of some good classic background type of rock music, just like, you know, playing when I'm doing something around the house. It's just Bad Company was just kind of so pure and straightforward in my mind when it comes to just that classic rock feel that it's just one of the records I love just to kind of throw on when I'm not really paying attention, if you will. But I mean, songs like Rock and Roll Fantasy and I don't know, Lonely for Your Love. I mean, She Brings Me Love. It's all kinds of great tracks. So you can never go wrong with Bad Company. And great bands too, because you can find them in dollar bins everywhere. So I mean, to not have Bad Company just stacked up in your collection is almost sinful. But last but not least, another great one I haven't listened to in quite some time. I need to get this CD actually. So this is Lucinda Williams West. If you guys remember, about maybe 2 years ago, I got on a really big Lucinda Williams kick. Still love her now and everything, but this is probably my favorite album by her, song for song. A great mixture between country with some strong, I wouldn't say pop influences, but I don't know, it's just really good stuff. And songs on here like, you know, Where's My Love, great song. What If, another great song. But the best song on this album, without question, is Words. Oh, that song, just one of those songs takes me to good places. You know, it's very it has obviously a country feel to it. There's this melodic feel to it. Her delivery and the lyrics, or even though necessarily the words don't rhyme, it's very hip-hop-ish in her vocal delivery. I mean, a lot of different things going on in that song, which is really, really cool, but probably my favorite song by her at this point in time. But thinking about that the other day made me pull this out and want to listen to it again. So, very nice 2 LP set with Cinda Williams West. So, that's what I've been spinning, like I said, the last week or two. If you can probably see, I've made some rearranging in the music room, kind of shifted a couple things over. Brought one of my other systems over here. I have my Marantz 2275, but then a little while ago I picked up a Marantz 2225 as well. So been kind of enjoying that as another piece added to my system. And I also have another receiver for sale. I was planning on keeping it, but I think I might get rid of it. So what I probably want to do is maybe show it to everyone here in the VC first, and that way if someone is in need of one, give you first dibs before I do the eBay thing or Craigslist thing and all of that. But it's actually I'll just walk in there and show it to you real quick, why not, in case somebody is really in the market for a receiver right now. And then you can just shoot me a message and let me know if you're interested, and we can talk about, price and shipping and all that stuff. But it's this one right here, which is a Pioneer SX-780. I just recently got this one. I shouldn't say recently, it was a little while ago. There's a guy who, really cool guy, I probably mentioned him a couple of times. He cleans out old houses and stuff like that, and sometimes he stumbles across different equipment, and when he does, he gives me a call and basically just hooks me up with it. So I picked up a few things from him over the past, and when he came across this one the other day, and I was like, holy cow, yes, I will take it. And took it to the shop the other day, and everything works fine on it. Actually, I've been playing it for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I had been using it, but just over time, I just didn't think it sounded as good as my 750, or not even as good. It was just different, and maybe I just got so used to the 750 that I decided that I think I would rather use my 750 than the 780. But so anyway, I'm kind of open to the option of selling this one now because it's just kind of sitting here. But like I said, everything's in perfect working order. It's not plugged up, so I can't show you the power or anything, but absolutely everything works on it, all lights, all knobs, all everything. So let me know if someone is interested in working out something for this, whether it's just a straight sale, maybe even considering a trade for something, or any of the above. So anyway, there you go, VC. As always, thanks for checking out the vid. Glad I could touch base with you guys, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.